Hey, welcome back. It's, by my calculation, should be Friday, the last episode of the session. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming, sigh. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. Bowling, huh? That's the competition? But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running, the slow running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Quickly, laugh naturally. Har, 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. I love that little pose, or that animation. Him pushing the carrot out of his face. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me, as he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? What happened? Mo? Wiggity woogity wiggity what? Oh, I don't know why I put a no in that second one. Ugh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was bored without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. You know, that's very true, Mo. Nick was just born that way. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. And after rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. And after I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth? But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician! The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, You're one of those funny types, right? I'm trying to impress him do an impression of him doing an impression of Max. I don't know how well that went over, but what does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way, just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. Do I have to do a psych lock on him? You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details, but only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. Ahem, ahem. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. Oh no, not even the clown is impressed. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. chuckles the echidna. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Damn, they really just like buried Phoenix right with a shovel. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw. Ooh, a mysterious cloaked figure. It's that one dude from Super Paper Mario. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. Clearly, with a giant coat and the hat covering all of his details. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he is letting on. We should probably, oops, nope. Present. Let's present Max to him. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Wow, that's not a very funny thing to say. Mo. Sorry, I crossed the line. Just like how a knife was crossed into the ringmaster's back. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's got to be something interesting there. Yes, the very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Thank you. Is this an atlas? Oh, I killed myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Map of the very big circus. Circus map added to the court record. Okay, so we're going to a new place. Alright, ignore us, Gumshoe. I think we want to go inside here and then cafeteria. There we go. The very big circus. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder and the blood. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. I like how it says keep the cafeteria clean in the background. At least that's what I assume. It could easily just say eat cafeteria eat. Let's do some examining. Oops. Do some real examining here. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Sure. There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic last night to clean up. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because one bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence. You know I really hate dirty cafeterias. Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. I'm with Nick on this one. Well, at least it's not my mess anyways. It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa, what are you doing? Where's the mute button when you need it? Ah, a bulletin board for, bulletins. It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Something juicy like a banana? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Check out this hidden message from the killer. All it is just a banana peel. The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? I don't know if you want, if killer's the word. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Was this what was clonked? Ah, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Ah, is that the name of the wine? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Are you talking about Mo? Is that who you're talking about? Move. Big top. Move. Circus entrance. Move. Lodging house. We're just gonna go check the clown real quick. Present. The broken bottle. We found your clue. Ah, you want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, I think that's enough advice for now. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so closed-minded. So I don't know if I accidentally clicked through that large text wall or if he just interrupted. Either way, that's pretty funny. Okay, I guess we're gonna go talk to what's his face. We're gonna make sure. Alright. Seems like it's finally time to do the thing that I was going to do. Maybe, I think I said I was going to do it an episode ago. Maybe it's at the start of this episode. I actually don't remember. Shit, everything nowadays just blends together, you know what I mean? Feels like 5 years ago was yesterday, in a way. Where did all the time go? Also, I really need to concentrate, or otherwise I'm just gonna be randomly clicking. So let's go back. All right. Detention Center Visitor's Room. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the Detention Center. Sigh, did he just call me a sweetie again? Also, why is he welcoming us? What's on the agenda? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. Oh, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. You must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes. Sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands them, huh?
I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. My sweetie pie cess. That sounds way worse saying it out loud than it did in my head. I apologize. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. We'll sign the marriage papers between the jail cell. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh?
Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now.
I guess I'll just go in the generic old guy voice I have.
Do you mind waiting for me right here?
It's pretty cold outside, and the fire is so delightful. Where's your coat?
It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. If it doesn't take 10 minutes, you can probably find my body out in the snow.
And then I waited for him, but he never came back. I counted 10 minutes 6 times.
Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? I mean... Oh.
Possibly the snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside.
But I have no idea
What he went off to do.
There's like an itch on my leg that I gotta really reach down for. Alright. We're good.
Alright, now we will present the Magatama and enter the Psych Lock.
Tell us everything you know about Russell before my jimmies are such.
Meeting with Russell.
Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such?
Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract.
That's the truth? The whole truth and nothing but?
What do you mean?
You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary.
I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night?
Well, we do kind of have this, where he got a raise not but 1 week ago.
That's...
It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise.
Is there a problem with being well compensated?
Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago.
Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. Last night, the ringmaster called me to his room.
He called you? Why did he do that?
Sorry, sweetie, that's private.
The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about?
Well, not if I don't have to.
Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room last night? Oh, because of the... Probably because of the bonkage. Let's see that. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night?
Where did you get that? Don't point it at me.
The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you?
Of course. It fell and broke on the floor.
He's still hiding something else. Max?
Oh, it isn't, my sweetie.
He didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to clonk this person on the head. That man.
Ben.
You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? He's not even looking at you. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night.
Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. because you can. So I look at things because I bring up the facts and logic. Unlock successful. All right, tell us about the meeting, damn it. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him. I had to tap that on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it out on the table. My banana. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? Alright, seems like we've got a lot left of the investigation portion. So for now, I suppose we will just pick up on Monday. We will pick up and shut up on Monday. That doesn't really work. We'll get to shutting him up on Monday. That's what we're doing. We'll find out the encounter between, or more about the encounter between Ben and Max on Monday. Until then, see ya on the Hook side.